What's up, you guys? Welcome and welcome back to my channel. If you guys are new here, my name is Malaika Mai, and if you guys are returning, hey Grilla. So y'all, I am whooped and beat, but you know what? I said I have all my girlas over here and I need to get this video out for y'all, even when I'm whooped and beat. But just know, girla, just know it's that damn phone, and you need to learn to put that phone down sometime. And I'm making this video for me too, because sometimes it's really that damn phone. It's really that damn phone. Like, put the phone down. Go outside and touch some grass. Go outside and hug a tree. My bad. I didn't mean to knock that down. But that's how you know I'm really feeling it, because it's that damn phone. Like, do you be waking up in the morning and first thing you do is go on that phone? Wrong. First thing when you wake up, you should already be thanking the Lord, because he gave you another day, right? Thank the universe, thank source, thank your ancestors, thank whoever you need to thank, because they gave you another day. Secondly, when you wake up, drink some water. Get some fresh refreshments. Get some refreshments into that body to wake it on up, right? Wake it on up. Next thing you need to do, if the sun is out, just go, even like open your blinds, open the window, get some sunlight. Get up, move the body around, stretch, go for a walk, do some yoga, meditate, right? Don't be on that phone for the first hour of your day. And yes, I'm talking to myself too. Because I have to do this. Like, if I wake up and the first thing I do is get on my phone, then I'm going to be on my phone for the rest of the day. Like, I've noticed a big difference from when I wake up and I don't go on my phone for the first hour of my day, right? And I literally don't be on my phone. Like, even if I'm at work, like, I'll stay busy enough to not be on my phone. Like, I'll scroll a little bit and, but I don't be on my phone just doom scrolling and like feeling the need to be on my phone, like feeling anxious, feeling attached to my phone, because we all have an attachment to our phone. Our phone is our life, especially if you work off of your phone. Like for me, I'm always filming content. I'm always texting my clients, calling my clients. I have meetings and calls and this and that. We have family, we have friends, we have a lot to do on our phone. Our whole life is on our phone. So it is really important to put that phone down, or even put your phone on D&D. Don't be afraid to put your phone on D&D. I stay with my phone on D&D. Right? And it's not just because you don't want to answer people's calls or people's texts. I seen a video today where it's like, I'm going to keep my phone. The guy was like, I'm going to keep my phone on D&D so I don't either get overstimulated. My phone doesn't interrupt me during my day where I have to, like, I feel the need to check every notification, right? Because your phone's going to go off regardless, especially if you have your notifications on, that phone's going to go off. So if it goes off, then you're going to feel the need to check it, when really you don't even really need to be checking your phone. Like, if you go back 50 years from now, nobody's checking their phone every 5 seconds, right? Every time you pick up your phone, you're checking your phone. Nothing's on your phone, right? Have you ever done that where, like, you could be bored, you could be doing whatever, but you're checking that phone, you're checking that phone, and nothing's on your phone, right? That's why it's really important to start your day off right. Start your day off with doing something that has nothing to do with your phone. Right? Even like going to sleep. That's the hardest one, y'all. That, girl, when I tell you going to sleep without that phone, it's that damn phone. It's that damn phone. I've never heard that from my mom, because I don't know, like, I didn't grow up. I grew up having a phone. Like, my first phone I had when I was in 3rd grade. But like, I was always outside as a kid. I was always doing activities. I wasn't really on the phone. We didn't have iPads like that. Like, I didn't get my first iPad till I was like maybe in high school. So like, I'm not an iPad kid. I was an outside riding bikes, climbing trees, hopping fences, going to the park type kid. So I didn't really have that until probably within the last few years, like COVID, basically. Like, literally COVID. Pre-COVID, I promise you I wasn't even on my phone. Like, I don't even remember what I would do. Like, because TikTok wasn't big pre-COVID. So, like, it was just Instagram. I think it was YouTube. I probably just YouTube. But, like, that's different. Like, you're not just sitting there scrolling on YouTube. You sit there and actually engage, and you're interested and you're focused on the video. So, like, that's completely different. But this day and age, like 2025, we are doom scrolling. And it's so funny because I'll be at work and one of my managers, he'll be like, stop doom scrolling. And I just look at him And it's funny because I'll just look at him, I'm like, boy, get out of my business. But he's so right, because that's killing our brain. It's literally rotting our brains. That's why it's called brain rot, because we're rotting our brains. We're killing our brain cells by looking at this blue light, this phone full of radiation all day, every day for hours of day. What can help you, girla? Like, if you know you need to be doing something, do it, right? And if you feel like you scroll a lot, like hours and hours on end, like, trust me, I've done it before, but like, give yourself time limits. Like, just now, once I got done eating, I was like, you know what? Let me just scroll for a little bit. Like, let me just scroll, right? 30 minutes. And I got up, washed my dishes, and now I'm here, right? So give yourself a certain time. If you need to put that alarm clock on to remind you to get that up, then get that up, because we have things to do. You said you wanted to post that content. You said you wanted to go to the gym. You said you wanted to stretch. You said you wanted to do this, that, and the other. But how can you do all of those things if you're scrolling on that phone, right? How can you be more healthy if you're scrolling on that phone? That phone is killing your brain cells, right? How are you going to study for that test if you're scrolling on that phone, right? And this is kind of off topic, but I'm going to loop it in, right? So there's this conversation that's been going around with 100 men versus one silverback gorilla, which, in my defense, I truly don't believe 100 men will win. I don't know. Maybe prehistoric men, where they actually lived out in the village, out in the wild, and they had to like go out and fight for their food, and like, you know, like, I don't know if y'all seen the movie Apocalypto, like those kind of men, 100 of those men versus one silverback gorilla, they're taking the gorilla. But this day and age, these men, no. Respectfully, that's just my opinion. But where am I going with this? Oh, yes. So if we were to go back 50 years from now, even 30 years from now, those people are smarter than we are right now. Why? Because they had to retain more information. Why? Because they're not sitting on a phone all day long. Technology's been advancing, but we didn't have as fast and advanced technology 30 years ago, 20 years ago, 50 years ago, 80 years ago. So those people were able to retain more information because they're reading books, they're writing more, they're really retaining and comprehending the information that's right in front of them. But like in this day and age, girl, even me too, like I'd be like, damn, okay, I really got to sit here and read it a few times, read it out loud so like I can like understand and process the information. Because listen, Linda, even in school, like for me, we didn't start introducing iPads till maybe like sophomore year, junior year. But even then, I wasn't really big on the whole school thing. So like retaining information, because I know I'm hyperactive. So like, I'm always, I'm always ready to go. Like my brain is like, always going. So if I'm sitting still trying to focus on something, it's hard for me to do that. So what makes you think if it was already hard for me to like sit there and retain the information back then, what makes you think I'm gonna retain some information now? But that's also different because like I have to be interested. So if I'm interested in something, like 100%, I'm gonna retain the information, especially if it's some tea or like something that I'm interested in, like psychology, fitness, health, wealth, spirituality. I'm gonna make sure I'm gonna retain the information. But it's gonna be a little bit harder for me to retain information that I'm not interested in. And I'm pretty sure that can go for you too. That goes for anybody, honestly. So like when it comes to that phone, if you're trying to retain as much information as possible, maybe like just don't consume as much doom scrolling on your phone, girl. Like take it step by step, and a lot of the times when we're on our phone, we get so consumed and wrapped up in the internet. And I know that I used to be this way. Like I used to be heavily influenced by what I see online because it's so easy to get influenced. Like influence is so easy. It's so easy to be influenced nowadays. Why do you think there's so many influencers when they're really not influencing anything, but like they're influencing something, if that makes sense? A little bit of something. Okay. So like, it's just so easy to get caught up in the internet world when in reality, that's not reality. Like the moment you put your phone down and you clock out of that, like, it's, if you think about it, it's like we're living in an episode of Black Mirror, right? As soon as you put that phone down and you clock out of that, or you shut it off, now you're in a whole new reality, right? You're in like present time physical reality, like in this time reality. So you have to always remember, what you see online is not real. It's not real all the time. And my mom used to tell me that when I was younger, but it didn't click right until now. It clicked prior to this video, but now that I'm like bringing it up and like my brain is processing the information, now it's really clicking. Like, don't believe everything you see on the internet. And that is so true, because people really be lying. Girl, you have to understand, people be lying. People be lying. Like, if somebody can lie to you in your face, in the flesh right here, what makes you think they can't lie to you through the phone? So that's why it's really important. Sometimes you just got to put the phone down, use your discernment, right? Use that discernment and sit there and really like process the information. Like, first of all, does this resonate with me? Like, does this information bring value to my life? Yes or no? Like, I'm gonna, maybe listen or not. Like, sometimes I just be scrolling like, okay, oh, it's this. Oh, it's that. Oh, it's another little gender reveal. Okay, next. Oh, okay, it's another male podcast where they're just talking about colorism or like some male-centered conversation topic. Like, whatever. Okay, next. That doesn't resonate with me. Like, I can always just turn my phone off and then just go about my day, because I can do that. And girl, another thing is, like, I don't know if you do this. Like, I don't know if you have Twitter fingers. Like, if you be online and you see somebody commenting on your post or your friend's post and you feel like you need to defend them or explain yourself, you don't have to do that. Like, it's the internet, it's social media. You don't know these people and these people don't know you for real. So if somebody comments on one of my YouTube videos or one of my TikToks or Instagram page, or even on my Twitter, if somebody makes a comment, a rude comment, a hateful comment, I'm not really going to respond. I'm not going to respond at all, because you don't know me, and whatever you're going through, I don't care. Respectfully, that has nothing to do with me. This is the internet. You're going to perceive one thing in one way, and this is how I live my life. So at the end of the day, the day's going to end. And that's just on Jayla from Baddies, period. Because she's always having a monologue. She's always bringing up at the end of the day. So at the end of the day, the day's going to end. And that's just how you got to think about it, right? But at the end of this day, girl, what you're going to do, how you're going to be better than yesterday, you're going to set a time limit for yourself when it comes to this phone. Okay. So let's say if you were scrolling for an hour yesterday or 2 hours, let's bring it down to 1 hour. Let's bring it down to 45 minutes or 30 minutes, right? Or even if you were scrolling for 30 minutes, let's bring it down to 15. Let's start somewhere, right? If you are scrolling as soon as you wake up, girl, maybe let's not scroll for the first 30 minutes of your day. If you can't do an hour right now, let's do 30 minutes. Okay. If you're scrolling right before bed, maybe try doing something else. Maybe try reading a book, maybe try stretching, maybe try listening to some sound waves or some meditation, right? Saying some affirmations, visualizing your dream life, maybe like journaling, maybe like, doing something other than scrolling on your phone. Relaxing, even just laying in bed. Like, just be a human. Just lay in bed, look up at the wall, look at your room, like observe, like just be, honestly, like moisturize, take a shower, try something other than just scrolling. Because another thing, when you're just scrolling on your phone, especially first thing in the morning or right before you go to, maybe just most likely right in like first thing when you wake up, you spike your cortisol levels, and cortisol levels is what like stresses you out. So I'm not a scientist. I don't have nothing. Just, this is just from my experience and what I've seen on the talk of the tick. But when you have high cortisol levels, that can make you more stressed. That can make you want to eat more. That can cause your stomach to have a little poochie pouch. It could just cause all kind of things. It can make you more hungry when you're not supposed to be hungry. Like, it can make you more anxious, wanting to pick up your phone. Like, these are all things that happen when you have high cortisol levels. And having high cortisol levels is sometimes because you're picking up that phone in the morning and getting that blue light, that radiation, so it's affecting your brain, right? We don't want our brain to be affected by the radiation and the blue light. We want us to be affected by the natural sunlight, Right, girla? Come on. I'm not just speaking to speak, girla. But I know you can do it. I know you can, girla. You just got to try a little bit harder. And if you say it's hard, right? If you say it's hard, I had one of the girlas in my comments on one of my other videos talking about, going to the gym after work is hard. Yes, girl, if you're watching this video, I seen your comment and I responded. But if you're watching this video right now, things are gonna be hard, okay? I'm your big sis right now, or little sis, or whatever, or your big cousin, or your TT, however you wanna see it. But girl, just know that life is hard. I tell my students this all the time. You could do hard things. So if it's hard, that means it's good. That's a good sign. Things are not supposed to be easy. Well, yes, hold on. That's another video for another day. But if you're expecting to grow, if you want to grow, it's not supposed to be easy, girla. Just like right now, girla, let me tell you, when I tell you I must have snatched her off so fast, I was like, you know what? I'm not going to record this video. Everything in my being, I heard the ancestors, I heard my higher self. They said, no, girl, you're going to record this video. And I'm thinking to myself, oh, I don't want to. Like, I'm so tired. I'm ready to go to sleep. I've already washed my dishes. I've already had my dinner. I just need to take a shower, moisturize, and go to bed so I can wake up tomorrow and go to work. But you know what? How the freak am I supposed to reach my goal on YouTube if I'm not posting my content, right? Okay, then. So things are going to be hard, but just know you could do hard things. And that's what I'm here for. I'm here to help you. I'm here to encourage you. I'm here to motivate you. I'm here to inspire you. That's why I'm sitting here right now, because I know you could do hard things. Just like I know you could put that phone down. Okay? It's okay to scroll, but don't be on that phone all damn day, girl. Okay? Okay. Thank you guys so much for watching this video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.